Alright, guys, today is November 13th, and I'm going to be reviewing my trades from November 11. And as you can see, there's quite a lot to go through. I entered the market at around 10 a.m., made 5.6 trade, 5.2, 7.6. I was up 18.45 on the day, and then in just one trade, I lost 19.95, putting me down 1.5 on the day. So in just 2 hours, Dalal Street swallowed me up and shit me right back out. But in the last 2 hours of trading, I made three green trades, which put me up 19.35 on the day. So I ended the day green with a decent profit. All right, so first up we have Reliance, where I only placed one trade, and the market opened here at 9:15 a.m. at about 25.42, and it sold off a little bit and then rallied. And I never take any trades till 10 a.m. I like to look at 45 minutes of price action. And as you can see here, what happened was uh, the market sold off initially, had a pullback, and then it came back down to the same resistance level. So this was a double bottom formation here, and then it broke through its previous resistance. And this is where I should have entered the stock, but I waited for the second confirmation that it broke its previous resistance. So I actually ended up buying at 25.52, but I should have bought it around 25.48. After this, there was a bit of consolidation and two pullbacks forming another double bottom here. There was a double bottom forming here at the 25.35 level and then at the 25.46 level. So this was an extremely bullish sign. And as you can see, it broke the resistance and it ended up rallying up all the way to 25.70 actually. But I exited at 25.59, which is a bit of an early exit. And the reason I keep my exits so tight is because I treat round figures like 60, 70 as areas of resistance by default. But yeah, this was an early exit and I should have held on. And towards the end, after 1:30 p.m., the market just sold off and then consolidated, and the RSI began to hit levels near 70. So as for TCS, the market opened at about 34.80 and aggressively sold off till about 10:30 a.m. and there was finally a reversal. And I entered the market at 10 a.m. when there was resistance found here, a lot of consolidation at a level around 34.56, and the moment it broke that, I sold at 34.56 and I exited my position far too early. I exited at about 34.50, but I should have let it sit till 34.40. Could have easily doubled or even tripled my profit. And once it bottomed here, there was a double bottom formed here, and the second broke this resistance level. I bought at 34.51, exited at 34.59, which is a perfectly executed trade. However, after that, there was a pullback and another double bottom forming here. And once it broke this resistance level, I should have bought here. And as you can see, I missed out on a massive bull run. Obviously, I couldn't have anticipated it to be this much, but I could have easily made 20 rupees per share on a trade here. So finally, we come to Godrej Properties, and as you can see, the market sold off very aggressively from start to finish here today. As you can see, there's a lot of erratic trading till 10 a.m. when it finally started to take some direction. A resistance forming here with these three candles, so I ended up shorting at 23.45, bought back at 23.40. A very, very premature buy. And that seems to be a pattern with me. I seem to buy too early. My spreads are too tight, so I need to work on that. And then as you can see, there was another resistance forming here, broke through that resistance at 23.18 and I bought back at 23.11. Uh, well placed trade. And then as you can see, it broke its previous resistance level over here at 23.10, which is, and I sold at 23.09 with a target at 23.01 to buy back. But as you can see, the market turned around at 23.02 and then shot all the way back up to my stop loss at 23.29. So I ended up losing 20 rupees per share over there, and then it just barely clipped my stop loss and went back down below my target of 23.01. So that was a very unfortunate trade. And then as you can see here, it broke this previous resistance level of 23.02, but I actually ended up selling at 22.97 because I like to get my round figure confirmation before I sell. As you can see, it pulled back, consolidated a little bit, but finally ended up breaking my target, and I bought at 22.91. So I made back my losses. Overall, quite a hectic trading day. Um, And yeah, next week hopefully we do even better.